executive mom and you've been juggling your work, young kids, you've got a lot on your hands. And of course, if you have sciatica, it just adds to the list of daily problems that you have. Now, it can be quite debilitating. It can stop you in your tracks. And most of the videos that I've spoken about before here have been about signs of sciatica. How do you know if you're suffering from sciatica, etc. But what happens when you actually get better? And you feel that your sciatica is probably reduced, or it is getting better, or you're getting a little bit of a break. So in this video, let's talk about how do you know if your sciatica is improving. So I'm going to discuss 3 signs with you that will indicate that your sciatica is getting better. Of course, if you have something like a diagnostic MRI or a scan and your doctor can tell you if it's getting better, but on an everyday basis, what are the signs that show you that your sciatica might be improving? Now, before we get into the topic for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal and nerve pain. So that's your back, neck, and nerve pain. Now, I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle changes, some tips and tricks that have helped me in my own pain journey. So, without taking more of your time, because hey, we moms are busy people, right? So, let's get into the topic for today, which is sciatica improvement, 3 signs that your sciatica is getting better. So, the very first thing is centralization of your sciatic pain. Now, centralization is a medical term that is used to indicate that your sciatica basically is, well, if it is of course getting better, but let me just back up a little bit. When you have sciatica, you have usually it starts in your lumbar spine or your lower back. So you have the pain in your lower back into your bottom and going down the back of your thighs, your calves, and sometimes into the toes as well. So when you have centralization, what that means is your pain is moving away from the periphery or from the legs and the thighs. And you might feel that, till now I had pain going down into my calf all the way from my back. But now my pain is better, so I don't feel it so much in my calf, but I still feel it in my back or your bottom or your hamstrings, that is the back of your thigh. So basically, centralization is the pain is moving towards the center, so towards your lower back or lumbar spine. So that is first thing. The second sign is that you have an improved mobility. Now, if you have been having difficulty with your daily activities, such as walking, climbing steps, or going down the slope, or even sleeping or sitting for a long period of time, you might find that those activities are either getting easier or more pain-free than before. And you also realize that you're able to move around better. Like, for example, when you sit in a chair and you get up, you feel that it is not so painful anymore. Or you don't have to take a break when you're climbing a flight of stairs. You can actually do the whole flight of stairs without getting a lot of excruciating sciatica kind of pain in your legs and back. So that is another sign of improvement. The third one is that your muscles don't feel as weak as they felt before. So what that means is and this is especially true for long-term sciatica, so those who have sciatica in the long run. So if you have chronic sciatica or long-term sciatic pain, you may find that this sign is very prominent for you. So you feel that your muscles are not so weak as they were before. So you feel like you're regaining the strength in your legs and your thighs and your bottom or back, especially in the legs. So you can stand up for longer, you can walk more than before. And when you have to bend down, squat, and pick up something, your legs are not as shaky. Or when you're climbing down the steps, your legs don't feel as shaky. So these are the 3 signs that indicate that your sciatica is getting better. However, there is another thing that I wanted to cover, which is some of the terminologies that your doctor might use when you have sciatica. So these are known as the stages of sciatica. So these are the stages of when you're getting better with your sciatica. So the very first one is centralization, and that is something I explained in the very first one. So the pain can still be quite intense, but it gradually recedes towards your back and your bottom, or maybe your upper thighs. The second one, I'm just looking at my notes here. So if you see me looking away, I'm just looking at my notes. Desensitization. So that is your pain gradually reduces, though weakness and numbness will still probably be there. So those nerve pain signs are still there, but your pain is generally reduced. And then the third stage of sciatica is nerve rehabilitation, where the sciatic nerve is no longer under pressure. When I say pressure, it just means that if it is compressed or irritated, say by a disc or a stenosis or any other problem in the spine, that has reduced. And it allows for a greater range of movement so you can get back to your normal activities. So you'll see that these three stages of your sciatica getting better coincide with the three signs that I spoke about, which indicate that your sciatica is getting better. Now, if you're looking for more signs, yes, there are more than three. There are two more actually. There are quite a few more, but there are two common ones. And I have addressed these in a blog that I have written on the same topic. How do you know if your sciatica is getting better? So I will leave a link in the description of this video for the blog, and you can go check out the blog. The blog also has a video on what is sciatica. So basically, it gives you the details of sciatica. Why do you get different kind of nerve symptoms in sciatica? Etc., etc. So there's a lot of information in there. There's also a free guide for you, which gives you some simple solutions to manage your sciatic pain. So it gives you where exactly is the sciatica pain present. So if you are not sure if you have sciatic pain, you can look at that area of distribution of sciatic nerve pain. Plus, you can have a look at the exercise for sciatic nerve pain, plus some more muscle stretches that you can do to help with your sciatic nerve pain. Alrighty, so I hope that was useful. And if you are watching me on my business page or in any of my Facebook groups, I'm having some tech issues today. So I will go and post this video in later today. And I will leave a link to that blog that I just mentioned in the description of this video. So you can have a look there. Alrighty, I'll see you.